and sit back and enjoy the practice.
Congratulations out.
Alright, folks. We'll be doing the gyros meeting here, and then we'll be going straight to qualifying. So let's listen in on this gyros meeting here.
Channel switched.
Have some changes after this race, and so the next time you come here, it should be a little slower and probably a little less grip. So it's a little fast tonight, so that we understand that. So go ahead and get your final pit stop in. Welcome to the race tonight. This is our second race of the fall season. Also of note, it's the final race of the full season, which we run the truck point system just like the Cup cars. So there's some implications, maybe, maybe not. Those standings are on the GTRL.net website. I'm not going to try and sort it all out on TeamSpeak, but you're just going to do your best anyways. So, but go check that. That's a fun thing. That's for the year-long overall championship that we don't talk much about, but it's been accumulating points. We're going to run 126 laps tonight, 4 sets of cautions, 4 sets of tires. Control shift 4. Control shift 4. So, basic rules, 2-spin rule applies. If you cause a caution, start in the back. If you cause 2, park it for the night. On starts and restarts, do not pass before you enter turn 1. Do not make a passing move. Don't dive out from behind who you're behind. Stay in your lane until after you enter turn 1. With 10 laps or less to go, you can pass after the start-finish line. Wave rounds are in effect. If you want to wave around, don't pit. If the leader pits and you're in between the pace car and the leader, you'll get a wave around. Game announces the lucky dog. We'll tell you when to go on the wave around. So be ready for that and don't pit if you want to wave around. If you are involved in a wreck and you get a flat tire and it's not your fault, you may get that side changed at no charge to your tire count. If it is your fault, it does count against your tires. So make a judgment. If you're not sure, just take your own tires. If you're not sure if you caused a caution, the safe bet's to start in the back to avoid penalization later. 3 green right checkers. Enter the track out of the pits on the back stretch. Stay next to the wall. Don't come up in turn 2, as most people come down low. Enter as you can, coming off a 3 or even 4 if you're crazy. Announce your pits if anybody's around you. 2 tires is the same as 4. Any questions? All right. Well, thanks everybody for coming out.
I'm sorry, pit road speed's 45, correct?
Yeah, pit road speed's 45. Stay to the right till you get close to your box. Private qualifying, 2-time laps. Please be quiet till qualifying rolls. Good luck.
Does it DQ you?
Channel switched.
Yeah, once they get in, start fighting for positions, them tires will go quick. And Rob Cobb did 2102. 06, I say.
Second lap, but it was only a 21:32 this time by, so.
Man, that's fast. Look. Like it's holding on to it. Yes, it is. That's tough to get that high. Ooh. Chris Jemison and Paul Sanders is 5th, and Rob Partridge is 6th.
User was moved to your channel.
Yeah, Jake, go ahead. Thank you. Well, I'm just going to take it easy and hope for a long run, but I'm not really sure how we're going to do tonight because it seems like I'm around the 16th place car. But I'm trying something new right now here in this last minute and see if I can pull something out. Thank you.
Yeah, congratulations on the win.
Thank you.
User was moved out of your channel.
Yeah, I think they take his time, they'll do real good.
Yeah, I got you. With caution, 30 to 35 comfortably. It all depends. There's a good field tonight. It all depends on how the racing goes. We'll see how the tires hold up tonight.
Well, we wish you luck.
Thank you.
User was moved out of your channel.
Once they get started out, man, get spread out so where they can, they got some elbow room and to take care of those tires. That's true. And just got to follow the leader. And then when you make your move, you got to make it fast. It sure is a good one. "45 seconds." That JD knocked out a 21:07. He's might be the sleeping tiger here. It might be jumping up front before long. That time.
Be told they can only hear you.
For the land of the free
It's race time.
and the home of the
I hope you folks can hear me now.
Gentlemen, start your engines.
Fired up, it's race time. Let's be smart, keep the car clean, and have a good race. Let's go, team.
Alrighty. "126 laps before we see that checkered flag." Oh boy. Absolutely. Here we go.
I figured out what the problem was.
I think to go around twice to get all lined up.
Yes, we should be getting 2 laps by here. Actually, I need to pull the stream down for 2 seconds here. Alright. And we should be back up. You got me there, Fred?
I hear you, Bill. Yes, indeed.
Alright,
They're
perfect.
going around their second time, and they're getting around, getting close. They're getting lined up now for the start.
Green, green, green.
And we're green!
Pull those belts tight and we'll take care of those tires. Here we go, turn one.
We're neck and neck in the 3.
And Todd takes the lead. And Rob Cobb and both leaving the field.
Kyle Pillman kind of got swamped on the outside there. Kind of odd. I actually found the Highline was a little bit faster, especially in 3 and 4. If you can get tight down on the car on the inside.
Back in about 13 and 14. We got a lot of cars that are 2 wide and sometimes 3 wide.
Got a pass for second here. Sanders on Stover. Stover went a little high there. I wonder what's going on there. He's gonna lose a spot or 2 here.
Getting up close to that wall. You scrape that wall, it'll slow you down. Rob Cobb leading the way. Followed by Sanders, Easton, Pittman, Partridge. Top 5. Partridge moving on up 1.
Just had to fix our lap counter there. Didn't have it. Didn't even know.
And Yates, he's holding it down low to the bottom of the track.
Little battle for 3rd place going on here between Pillman and Easton.
Yeah, he's dead on him. With that Puma car.
So as we complete lap 10 of 126, our current running order is Rob Cobb in the lead, followed by Paul Sanders, Peter Easton, Kyle Pillman, and Rob Partridge. And we got a caution already on the field. What is going on? Looks like we got some smoke somewhere in the back here. Let's figure out if we can see what happened here.
Didn't quite catch it.
It was David Hart. Looks like a self-spin coming through 3 here. It's right on board. Yeah, he just all by himself just kind of lost the ass end there and went around on him. Looks like he was able to hold the brake and did not hit anything. So he's good to go on the damage aspect.
And probably slid sideways there, we brought out the caution. And, but anyway, yeah, Terry, if you come out of turn 2, if sometimes it just seems like it just hangs on you, and you got to lock down the brakes just to keep it straight.
You can save these cars here at this track if you put a lot of brake in it. It'll actually straighten out. I did it a couple times on the backstretch myself on Friday. So we'll reset here. I'm sure we'll see a couple guys coming in for fuel. I doubt we'll take any tires here on lap 10. Actually 12, I'm sorry. Actually, I'm fairly confident we'll probably see most of these guys up here take fuel at least.
Yeah, because even though they do take fuel, they won't be able to use it. They'll have to be coming in for tires.
Alright, so Pillman's our first taker on fuel, followed by Kevin Yates and Todd Stover. Let's see who else we got coming down. Paul Hahn, Gallagher, Jimison, and Vine are all down pit road here.
Pit road's open. This time by.
Looks like Lawler will take a little trip down pit road here, as well as Jimison for a second time.
And that shuffles the field a little bit.
So we'll reset and we'll try it again.
We see some of those names coming up to closer to the middle of the field. John Vine, Paul Hahn are starting to move slowly up the field. All right, lap 15.
So I do believe we had the one to go here. Our top five is Rob Cobb, Paul Sanders, Peter Easton, Rob Partridge, and Woody Sykes. As we come to the green here, green is out. Rob Cobb with a nice jump here, getting a little push from Easton.
And Partridge, he neck and neck with Skykes. Or Sykes.
Yeah, if you hang it out there, you can make that outside line work. You really got to hang it up there, though.
Yeah, he got followed back in the draft now. And Sanders is still putting pressure on Mr. Easton there. He's right on his bumper sometimes.
Oh, looks like McGee had a little bit of a incident here. See what happened to him. We'll watch a replay here. He just got loose off the corner there. He's able to save it though, so no harm, no foul.
Turn 2. Yeah, you got to hit that turn one just right. And if you don't, it just seems like if you're coming into turn two too quick, it'll just slam you right into the wall.
Oh yeah, you gotta be careful. Can't be greedy at a track like Richmond. Especially coming on the exit of turn 2, you really want to get back in the gas, but if you get back in the gas too soon, you're going to hit the wall and exit. So you gotta be patient.
Okay, we're getting a good line of cars here at the top 5, and they're shuffling for positions here.
Oh yeah, we still got 100 to go. Everybody's just kind of settling down now here. They're probably hoping to get a green run here. I know people like Partridge, who likes the field games, will love a green run here.
And Rob Cobb, he's leaving the field. And John Vine and Paul Honda then moved herself up to 13th and 12th. They're moving on up. That's some ones to watch there.
Looks like Pillman's making a little progress here, trying to have a look at Lockridge into 3. Doesn't get it this time. Lockridge running in 6th place, not bad for a rookie.
It seems like he's driving real good too.
Pillman does get the spot. Pretty much the entire field here is in a holding pattern, it looks like. We got a couple little battles going on every once in a while, but
and some, you can get hung out in the middle there, like Bradley. He's trying to catch up with the front field there, and when you lose out of the draft, it seems like it's like he threw an anchor out, trying to catch up with him. But he's holding pretty good. Now look at him, he's already caught up with him. And
Rob Cobb and that new Michigan beer paint scheme that I believe Brian Pace put together for him features different craft brews of Michigan.
Yeah, that is a nice car. Had a good paint job on that.
So Rob Cobb currently holds, looks like just about 0.8 of a second lead over Easton, with Partridge hot on Easton's tail. Kyle Pillman's starting to come into the picture. He's a second and 1.8 seconds back of the leaders.
Coming up on lap 33 there. Will be, I'd say, within the next 5 to 10 laps there are going to be some green flag pit stops if we don't have a caution.
I'd say definitely in the next 10 laps, yeah. People need them tires. The guys didn't get fuel, we need fuel. Partridge said right on the edge will be 45 to 50 laps on tires and fuel here. And that's if you're really being careful.
And Partridge done worked his way right up to second place now.
He did. I did not notice that. He did take that spot. Doesn't look like Pillman's making any more ground. Well, maybe he is a little bit. According to the timesheet, he's not yet, but we'll see here in a second. He's caught that other little pack, but Cobb is just marching away right now.
He sure is. He's moving along. Well, you got these guys that ease into these turns and making those tires last. You can see them moving on up. The ones that trying real hard if they got a little problem with the car or is it tight or something, it'll wear them tires out and they're slowing down.
We got a little battle for third spot going here between Sanders and Easton. Kyle Pillman will be liking
Sanders
that.
going to the inside.
They race here for a couple laps. Pillman might be able to march right on up to the back of them.
And he takes the spot, I think. Yep, he does. And Sanders and Easton.
Get a little push down the
back. Letting him know he's there, just knocking on his door. Yeah, Easton's a good driver. He taught me a few things about setting up your steering.
Oh yeah, the cream always rises to the top. Same names we always see every weekend up here. Cobb, Parcher, Sanders, Easton, Pillman, Sykes, Yates got a win this year. Broadley. A lot of good drivers in this GTRL series. I just love coming over here to race. A lot of good guys. B series too. Let's see how they're doing real quick. Currently over in the B series, Patrick Oravik is in the lead, followed by Park Stalker, Dan Aller, Chris Melton, Brian Kenny is your top 5. They're on lap 37 currently.
And Brian Kenny won Darlington last week. He's a good driver.
So as we hit lap 42, we should expect in the next 5 or 6 laps we'll start seeing some takers on pit road here.
Looking at John Vine, he's still falling back some. He must have damage. Or,
Oh, we got a taker on pit road. Kyle Pillman is on pit road right now.
He's the first taker on pit road.
Taking 4 tires, it looks like. And he's off. Looks like Stover and Betancourt are on pit road. So that puts Kyle Pillman a lap down in 16th spot right now until everything starts to cycle out. We currently got 4 cars that are not on the lead lap. That's Pillman, a lap down. JD McGee is 2 laps down. Lockridge is 2 laps down. And John Lawler is 5 laps down. We got a couple more going laps down here as the pit stops start cycling through. As we see Floyd Broadley and Peter Easton, Rob Cobb all on pit road, Dean Plummer, David Hart. So all of our leaders here are on pit road. Rob Partridge has taken the lead of this race.
He's making them tires last.
That is what he is famous for. I will never bet against Partridge making it on a fuel run. I've learned that lesson a couple times. I wonder if Broadley had a little incident there. I saw a bunch of smoke. He was slow on the apron. I don't know what happened there. You see Sykes coming off pit road here, as well as Gallagher. Partridge has not stopped yet. 51.
5 cars on hadn't stopped and pitted yet.
And Partridge and Sanders hit pit road at the same time here.
I got Chris Jimson and Paul Hahn and John Vine. I think they're still out.
Partridge having a little bit of a long stop here. I wonder what happened. He's losing a bunch of spots here on pit road. He's going to be all the way back in, oh boy, 9th or 10th or so.
He must have had some damage when he
He's
went
back in 11th spot.
That'll kill you every time. All you have to do is put a little bit of dent and hit the wall a little bit, and it'll give you 19 to 20 seconds sometimes on a pit stop.
Man, that's a bummer for Partridge from the lead to about 11th spot here. I'm sure he's not very pleased with that. Chris Jimison and Paul. John Vine. Oh, and caution comes out. What is this for? Something on the backstretch. It looks like Lockridge. Let's have a look, see what happened to Lockridge here. That's gonna shake things up a little bit. Looks like everybody's gonna have to take a wave around here. So we only got 4 cars in the lead lap right now. As I missed the accident, let's see what happened here. Yeah, we're just gonna have to call that a self-spin there. Comes off 3 and it just snaps on him, just like it always does.
Yeah.
Actually, looks like he may have caught a little bit of apron, got a little bit greedy down there in the bottom. Barely clips the wall.
Had those new tires.
But he did get going again. That will be our second caution of the day. So we'll have to see how things cycle out here. We only got a couple of cars on the lead lap. I see 2. Those guys will of course pit, and then likely most of the field here is going to be taking the wave around. Looks like Cobb actually should be getting the lucky dog.
And Chris Jimison is
Actually,
lead race.
Yeah, actually we got a couple cars on the lead lap here. Kyle Pillman in 5th is on the lead lap. So possibly Sanders would be your lucky dog? I'm not sure here. Maybe we already missed it.
Okay, yeah, he went on the pit road. So that way they can get in their spots and one to go, they can come around.
Yeah, I think we'll be seeing most of these guys on back taking the wave around.
Now Mr. Cobb is down first. Peter Easton second. Kyle Pittman third.
Pit road's open this time by.
So they're on lap 57 of 126 over in the B race right now with Chris Melton out front. followed by Rob Merlino, Casey Kitts, John Stanley, and Robert Lavelle.
Good drivers. Yeah.
So we see most of the field here taking the wave around. Quite a few folks. Now they of course cannot pit here to get a little top off on fuel. It's against the rules. So.
And you see there, Mr. John Vine, he's done moved his way up to 3rd place.
I got that one for free. It's not bad. Some good track position there.
4. It shuffles around at 4th place. But yeah, he's sitting good right now. If he can just hang on to his spot.
So after everything cycles through, it looks like it'll be Rob Cobb, Peter Easton, Chris Jemison, John Vine, and Kyle Pillman in your top 5.
Rob Partridge is all the way down to 10th, back with Woody Skikes 9th.
So the pace car should make that hard left turn this time by, and we'll be going green again. We'll see if Rob can get that big jump off of the line again.
Green, green, green.
Look at him go.
There he goes, already cleared him. Jemison having a look for 2nd right now.
Yeah, that's a good race for 2nd.
Looks like Lockridge coming into pits here.
And Jemison brings one out there. He's going to challenge for 1st.
Oh boy. He's got them field goods. He's going to the front.
He got those new tires. He's going for it.
Jemison to the lead.
Yep, he's in the lead now. Got Cobb 2nd, Mr. Easton 3rd. And it looks like he's going for it too. And it does make the pass. I think Mr. Cobb's going back to conservation mode there.
Not a bad idea. We got just short of 60 laps here to go. They've already used up, this is their 2nd set of tires, so it should be good. They'll come in about 40 laps from now and have a 20 lap stint towards the end, I think. Pretty good tire life left.
Yeah, I was watching these guys in the back here, man. You said they're doing some good moves back there. You'll see, I think, what was it? I seen John Vine, I think he passed 2 cars at one turn. They was moving along there. Floyd Bradley. Yes, sir. There's some good racing back here. And move
Rob Cobb just got that 2nd spot back. Stover up into 4th. I didn't see that pass happen. Looking at 3rd. Oh, and caution is out. Where did that happen? Somewhere in the backstretch. Looks like it might have been Lockridge. I'm not sure here.
Yeah, he come out of a cloud of smoke.
Pace cars, let's get caught up.
Oh, no, it was in front of him. I think it was JD McGee. Yep. Let's see what happened here. Ooh, little might have been some controversy there over that one. Oh boy. From my angle here, I'm not sure. Kind of looks like, well, McGee definitely got caught in the middle of Vine and Betancourt there, but it looks kind of like Betancourt shot it in there a little deep, pushed up into McGee, and McGee went around.
Oh yeah, that could happen. There's a lot of drivers hit turn one different when they get right up next to the wall and come all the way back over to the yellow line. And if you're different or you hang in the middle, they'll whiz right by you, and if you're not watching them.
Good news is he did manage to keep it off of the wall. Came about half a foot from hitting it, so there's not so bad. They'll
Yeah, I
shake the
looked
cobwebs
around.
off.
I didn't see no damage to his car. I didn't see no, dents or nothing. So he's probably still good.
So your top five would be Chris Jimison, Rob Cobb, Peter Easton, Paul Sanders, and Woody Sykes. Looks like one of them might come to pit road here. No, just faking.
With John Gallinger, David Hart, seventh, Dean Plummer eighth, and Todd Stover is ninth, and Rob Partridge still hanging on to 10th. Todd, he started back to about 15th, didn't he? He's moving up.
Yeah, he was. I think he may have pitted. He was up to fourth, I believe, before that caution came out.
All right. But he's doing good.
Oh yeah.
With 73 laps of 126 put in.
One to go this time by.
So you heard that. We got one to go, and we'll be going racing again. So we're on 73 at 126. That is just on the outside of being able to make it from here on fuel. We saw Rob Partridge do 52 laps earlier, but that was with a caution in there too. Could you stretch it that far? Ugh, that's really pushing it. You'd have to save for quite a few laps.
Yeah, that's true. Those tires will be worn completely out.
Another quick caution your next 10 laps or so, you'd definitely be able to make it to the end. So we'll see how this plays out.
Green, green, green. Let's be patient here.
Here we go.
Green is out. Looks like thought Rob had a little bit of better run there, but Chris has the inside line. He's going to take that spot. Might be a couple more guys coming with him though. Rob's getting stuck on that outside line.
Yeah, that's what happened last time. Comes Sanders and Easton.
Oh, that's a nice shot there at the back of the Easton car. We got Sanders and Rob Cobb right on his tail.
They're neck and neck right now, Sanders and Cobb, but now they stretched out. Sanders got ahead of him.
Partridge is creeping back up here. He's currently up to 7th now. He's gained 3 spots since the restart. Trying to come back into the picture here. Never count that guy out.
Never.
Haven't talked a lot about Sanders. He's up in the 3rd spot right now. He's having a pretty good day.
Yeah, he's gotten really good about making his car last. He used to burn it up there at the first and didn't have enough left for the end, but he's he's getting the balance right.
You know, this mod's been out for a couple of years, but in this format, it's been this year. A lot of new drivers this year. A lot of people learning still how to, get around on this mod. And the great thing about this mod I love is that Rob Cobb updates this game at least once a week, if not twice a week. He'll put out a little patch for tires here, or an aero package for here, and so it's not the same thing every time you come back to a track. It's something always going to be a little bit different,
He's got some good guys working with him too. That they're real meticulous about the each track and what they're doing to the track, if they paved the track or if they done anything different. These guys go in and they put in all the changes in this mod to make it feel and do just what the track does.
Yeah, that's right. We got Rob Cobb here, or Rob Partridge, I'm sorry, builds a lot of our setups that we run here and helps him with the tires. We got Larry Norman. He works a lot on the pace cars and the tracks themselves. We look forward to seeing him racing back here soon. He's been having some issues here lately. We know he's watching, so we're looking forward to you racing again, Larry.
Yeah, Larry, we'll be glad to get you back in there too, and back in your car and racing with you. I hope you're getting well, bud.
So back on the track, our top 10 or so is kind of strung back out again like they were here before. Let's see. Rob Partridge is back to 8th now, so we lost a spot to Woody Sykes.
Still got some laps to go. They gotta conserve.
They'll have to do at least one more pit stop, I believe. You could be able to stretch it to the end, but I don't think many people will be doing that.
Well, you'd be losing a lot of spots.
Oh yeah. So out front we got Chris Jimison, followed by Paul Sanders, and at 21 Monster Energy Machine. Peter Easton is in 3rd, followed by Rob Cobb in 4th. Kyle Pillman in 5th. John Gallagher is in 6th place. Woody Sykes is in 7th, followed by Partridge in 8th. John McGee is recovering from that caution a little bit ago. He's up in 9th spot. Kevin Yates is in 10th. I haven't talked a lot about him all day. Kevin was in he had a win earlier this year. I'm not sure, don't remember where. He's really coming on strong later in this year, though. We'll be looking for him during this chase.
Absolutely, yeah. Because Kevin, he's a good driver. We've got Tom Stover that's 11th, and David Hart 12th. Dean Plummer 13th. Paul Hahn 14th, and Floyd Bradley, that's 15th. Now Floyd was up there close to the front there at first and kind of moved back.
It's a nice looking truck he's got there. I haven't seen this one before. Green Tea Hawaii.
Green Tea Hawaii. Yeah, everybody's liking that tea.
Then we got Mike Betancourt in 16th. Vine is in 17th, and Lockridge is in 18th. Lawler's still running around. He's in 19th spot.
But they all doing good. All on, except for 2 of them that's only a lap behind. Lockridge is only 1 lap, and John Lawyer's only 5 laps back.
Well, the thing about John is he'll be the first one to tell you he may not be as good as these guys up here at the front, but what he does do is he comes and he races clean, and he tries not to cause any cautions, and if he does that, he's had a good race. So
absolutely, yeah, that's the thing when you're getting started at this. if you just keep going. If you have a wreck or something like that, and you can still be able to crank it up and get back in the yeah, just keep going. Try to race clean, and you pick up what you learn on these tracks.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I absolutely used to hate this track, but this past race we did, it seemed like everything was kind of falling in place.
It's funny how that happens. Is you start hating tracks, and then once you get good at that track, you start loving that track.
Absolutely.
I still don't like Darlington though.
Oh, this last race on Darlington, oh my God! Somebody must have loved that setup, but I couldn't not get my car to work.
The one track I'm not looking forward to left in the schedule is New Hampshire. I was horrible at New Hampshire last time we were here.
Yeah, flat tracks, and Richmond here is it's not that much angle in these curves neither. As you notice, I mean if you don't hit down close to the bottom when you come out of the turn, it'll send you to the wall.
I think they're one of the first ones to do the progressive banking, where it's a certain degree up at the top and a certain degree up at the bottom, and it kind of curves. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, absolutely, yeah. It kind of gives you a little bit of backing, I guess you call it.
Yeah. So next week we'll be at Chicago. That'll be a fun track. Nice big cookie cutter. Actually, it's not really cookie cutter because that back straight isn't actually a straight. It's a curve.
It's a curve, and it seemed like it's a shorter track. Cause you got cautions out. Well, who got it?
Oh, that was McGee. Let's see what happened to him here.
He's crossways there.
Oh boy, what happened there? Let's slow that down and look at that again. That was nothing to do of his own. I'll tell you what that was here in a second. I don't want to say it yet, but oh boy, Plummer just came out on the track out of pit road right into the middle of a bunch of cars.
Oh my God.
Watching the replay here. Yeah, he just did not. Well, I don't know what happened, but he just came straight back out on the track. He got McGee was involved. Kevin Yates was involved. Smashed right in the back of McGee. I don't know if Gallagher got any of that. That's a shame right there. That's something you never want to see, is somebody coming off a pit road causing a big snafu like that. But that's what we had.
That's why you gotta stay below that yellow line until you get on that turn too.
McGee has called it a night.
Pit road's open this time by. Lead lap cars only.
Wow. So, all them questions about fuel strategy, tire strategy, you throw that all out the window. We'll have about 125 laps when we get back to green here. We'll have plenty of fuel and plenty of tires to duke it out to the end. While we're under caution here, I'm going to take a quick break. I'll be right back.
Pit road's open this time by.
Alright, I'm back, Fred.
And it looks like Kyle Pittman and Paul Sanders went up to first and second spot. We're looking at Peter Easton and Mr. John Gallagher, 4th and 5th.
Alright. Let's try to grab John Vine here real quick. I want to make sure, yeah, we got at least a lap. Grab him real quick.
User was moved
Hey
to
Vine,
your
it's Jay
channel.
and Fred up in the booth. Can we talk to you real quick?
Yeah, sure.
So, we've kind of hung around towards the back and then got up towards the front. Now you're hanging out towards the middle. Now that pit strategy's out of the window, what you gonna do, bud?
Yeah, now I was hoping they would go green for a long time and people pit a lot earlier than me again, like last time. But yeah, that's out the window. And what I'm planning on doing now is going for it. It's 25 laps, 24 laps, whatever. And I'm just gonna put the hammer down and see what happens.
Alright, bud, we'll be rooting for you. Thanks for chatting with us.
Good luck with you, bud.
Thank you, man.
User was moved out
So
of
there
your
you go.
channel.
Pit strategy's out of the window. So just go for it.
You got these guys that got plenty of fuel, plenty of tires, and they're going to all go hammer down.
And you know what? By my count, they still have one set of tires left on pit wall. So if we get another caution with 10 to go, you might want to come down and get that last set of tires.
If you're in the top 10 or around in close to the top 10, that would be good. Them guys out in the front, I think they just keep them. But
We'll have to see.
it's true.
I stopped betting on that a while back because people start proving me wrong. I think they take it as a challenge.
They make those old tires work.
So we've got just short of 23 laps to go here, and we should be taking the green here, I believe. We are.
Here we go. Uh-oh, little bumping going on there in 3rd and 4th. I was holding my breath.
Kyle
Jameson's,
Pillman. Haven't really seen him out front all day long, but now when it's time to boogie, you guarantee Kyle Pillman will be there.
I think he slid in 2 tires and got good pit position.
Nice little battle for 3rd going on here. I don't think anybody wants to give that spot up.
And Paul Sanders is right behind him, looking to take that 1st spot.
Wow, nobody has given up on that third place battle.
They side by side.
See, just as Jamison pulls in, Easton dives it in deep, and look, they're still neck and neck. But one thing that's not doing good is them tires. They're burning them off. So if this does go green to the end, I'm not sure they'll have anything left to battle, with them. Oh, as we see Gallagher on the inside wall, caution out again for what's this? The 4th time, I think, 5th time. Let's have a look, see what happened to Gallagher. Replay real quick. Oh, he just lost it.
Got all that grip and
At turn 2, man.
yeah, you got all that grip and it just wants to grab on you.
That exit, just as you're leaving the exit and hitting the backstretch, is the worst because the weight transfers off of the, one side and goes to the other, and it just wants to snap around on you. I've seen it so many times. This exact same thing happened to me 3 times on Friday's race. It's just it's painful when it happens because there's nothing you can do but stomp on the brakes and hope she straightens out.
That's it. Now, because when it starts snapping back the other way, that's all you can do is lay hard on those brakes.
Alright, so lap coming to 110 here, I believe. Caution's out. So,
And here goes. Hey, he did a fake.
first taker will be Easton, it looks like. Now look who's creeping back up in the top 5. Mr. Partridge. Showing up.
Yeah.
Showing up when it counts.
Yeah, but he's like a black cat. Can't get rid of him.
Yeah, see, I kind of like Easton's idea here. You know, they beat those tires off for a couple laps there. He's coming in, probably gonna. Let me see if I can get him on the screen here. Dang it, I lost him. There he is. Looks like he already left pit road. Let me back that up real quick.
Pit road's open this time. Bye.
Did he take tires? He did. Alright. So he took 4 tires. Alright, so now he can race a little bit harder. Alright, these guys got more laps on these tires, right? Now let's say we get another caution of 5 laps. Those guys are going to come in for tires. Guess where he's at? He's up in the front with fresh tires. So we'll see.
Sir.
It kind of depends on there being another caution for that plan to work out, because right now he's trapped back in, way back in 15th spot. So for his plan to work, he really needs another caution here. And what do cautions breed? More caution.
And when they start fighting for position, you might see another caution or 2 come out. Might even a green-white checker.
I love me a green-white checker. And that pace car makes that hard left turn on a pit road. We're going green, folks. We'll have just about 15 laps to go here. Kyle Pillman gets a nice little line going through 1 and 2 here. He's actually going to walk away from Sanders. Look at that.
And Gibson right on his bumper of Sanders. I think trying to bump him on up. See.
Got Partridge in a little battle for 4th.
That's right. Yep. Partridge is moving right on up there.
Well, 3 wide going through 1 and 2 there for a second. Holy smokes. It's brave. There's still 3 wide back there in the middle.
Down to the end, they're all going for it.
Well, you guarantee they're not going to give it up here. Sanders is staying with Kyle right now. Let's see, last lap Kyle ran was 21-1. It's a pretty good lap there.
And our old leader, Rob Cobby, is holding on to 6th place. And Mark Bettingcourt 7th, Kevin Yates 8th, and Floyd Bradley, he was way back there. Now he's at 9th.
Rob Partridge putting pressure on Jamison for that 3rd spot. He's got right about 10 laps to go here. I don't know if he has enough time to march his way up to the front there and get by the numbers 37 there. Right now,
he's got the inside. He's doing. He can work that inside pretty good.
It'll be a good recovery for Partridge if he can get a nice top 3 here, nice top 2. I think he'd need another caution to get a win here, but never count anybody out.
Yeah, that Sanders and Kyle Pittman, they are stretched out.
Stover's looking a little racy here too, right behind Partridge.
He's only 0.89 seconds behind.
He is right on that bumper. Trying to wiggle him out of the groove. Looks like Jamison's a little bit tight right now. See him moving up the track just a little bit when he's entering.
Sanders is gaining.
So we've got 5 laps to go.
Sanders is putting everything in that energy drink he can. Partridge? Is he getting closer too?
He's currently 79.79 back from the leader, make that .75. So he is gaining a little bit, but it's just not fast enough. Even if he does get to Sanders, he has to get by Sanders, which is a whole different story.
And they're holding the line just
And
right
they've
where
got
they
less
need to
than
be.
about 2
They're
laps to
holding
go here as they take the star, come across the line.
Ain't making no mistakes.
Little battle for 6 going on back here between Easton and Betancourt. I think Easton's going to take that spot here. This should be the last lap.
And it looks like Pa and Mr. Pittman has won this race.
Partridge is having a look here. I don't know if he's having enough time. He is not going to make it. As we come off of turn 4, Kyle Pillman will win Richmond 165.
Paul Sanders and Partridge, second and third.
A little friendly nudge there on the cool down lap. Hope they'll let them burn out. Oh boy, they're wrecking.
Pat Stover, he took the 4th place. Chris Jimson, 5th place. Rob Cobb, 6th. Peter Easton, 7th. And Mark Bentoncourt, 8th. And Woody Skites, 9th. And John Vine, 10th.
What a great little race we had there.
That was a tight one.
Let's have a look real quick while those drivers cool down. Let's see how the B race went. They're currently on lap 112 out of 126 with Patrick Ravik out front.
Patrick Ruddick, he's doing a real good job.
Oh yeah. So let's have a chat with our winner.
User was moved to your channel.
Mr. Kyle, it's Jay and Fred up in the booth. You got me.
Yeah, how you doing, Jay?
What a race, man. Tell us about it.
I just spent the first 80% of it managing my tires and stuff. Got the lead off pit road. That was the biggest key.
Yeah, we didn't talk about you much there towards the start of the race, and sure enough, always at the end, you're there. So did you take two tires on that last pit stop, or was that 4?
No, it was 4. Crew gave me a good stop. Got off pit road first.
That was a good pit stop there. You come right off good.
Yeah, that was great restart you had there. Cleared the 21. Were you worried about them there at all, or were you just marching away?
No, yeah, I was a little worried because I
see-
didn't know how hard I was running my stuff. I was running it pretty hard there at the end, and I didn't know if he was saving just enough. You never know.
Yeah, Mr. Sanders was putting a lot of pressure on there a few times.
Yeah, he was.
Well, we appreciate the good race there, Kyle, and we'll be looking forward to seeing you in Chicago, bud.
Yeah,
All
good
right, thanks,
win,
fellas.
man.
User was moved out of your channel.
Yeah, the people don't know that how much is put into these races. I mean, they call us desktop racers, but you got to really practice on getting good to run these tracks and run these guys. These are good guys out here, and they race clean, and there ain't no a whole bunch of wrecking, and they ain't gonna put up with a whole bunch of wrecking because there's a whole lot that goes into this to come out with good races like this, and I think this mod and the people that's in it, I think mostly it's the people that's in it, makes the race as good as it is out here.
Absolutely, I definitely agree. The community is what makes this mod, and I don't see it going anywhere anytime soon. Speaking of the mod, if you want to check it out, GTRL.net is the league website, or you can go to arcasimracing.net. Yeah, simfactorleagues.net or arcasimracingx.net. There's quite a few, but you can get there from GTRL.net as well. They have the launcher there. You can download the launcher and get racing. All you need is a steering wheel and a computer, you're good to go.
And go to Amazon.com, get you a G25 or a G27 Logitech wheel, and you can start out. And they got a B server and an A server. You should start out at the with the guys as being a rookie, and hey, all it takes is time, and before you know it, you'll be right up front.
That's right. And there's at least 2 races every day, so there's plenty of racing to go around. Get you some practice, and we hope to see some of you on the circuit.
Absolutely. Yeah. Yeah. Come on down, and well, this is for the guys that always wish they could race, just never had the money. Yeah. And I always wanted to be. My hometown is close to the Charlotte track, and every time I get on that, I feel like I'm at home.
That's right. Well, it's been a great race. I appreciate you coming up here in the booth with me, Fred. I look forward to doing with you next week at Chicago.
18-4. I'm glad to be there, and I really had a good time being with you, and we'll be at the big town of Chicago.
All right, folks, that's it for this week. We'll see you next week in Chicago. Thanks for watching.
Take care.